Good morning. Good morning, Rise and Shine. It's pretty early. I just put my daughter on the bus. I just wanted to come on here and just vent. This is definitely a test of faith. This season, the Lord is testing his children. He's testing his children. And you gotta give it to him. You gotta let it go. Woke up this morning just sitting here in my head, just, you know, thoughts, concerns, worries. And then it's just like, what by worrying can add a single inch to our life? Like, it is, there's just no point to worry. The Lord wants to know, do you fully trust in him? So whoever I'm talking to right now that's in the situation like me right now, to where you don't know how you're gonna do it. You don't know how you're gonna do it, but you know it's gonna get done. And whatever way it's gonna get done, that's all in the Lord's hands. It's all in the Lord's hands. And for a long time, just thinking back on life, and I'm not gonna try to get emotional, but just thinking back on life, like everything that I've been through, every trial, every struggle, the Lord always came through for me, even if it's through somebody else. Like the Lord will use people in your season. Like you thinking somebody coming along in your life, helping you out financially, a stranger coming up to you, giving you giving you a giving you money or just anything. Just the Lord knows your situation. But when you give it to him and you don't worry about it and you let go, you let God, you be still and know that he is God, it always works out. The universe always seems to work its way into helping you because we're a part of the universe. We have God within us. We are all one. We are all his creation. So we are all synchronized together. So the universe has its way of giving you what you need when you need it, when you're thinking about something and it pops up when you. I remember one time, I'm just going back. I remember one time when I first had my daughter, I needed Pampers. I needed Pampers or something. Like, it's hard being a single mother. And when I first had my daughter, I never thought that me, a single mom, what? No. Me, a baby mama, what? No. I'm supposed to be somebody's wife. I'm supposed to have a father that's going to be there. It didn't turn out like that. Things took a course, things happened, and things turned out how they turned out. But everything that I needed, the Lord provided for me. I was sitting one day just thinking, like, dang, how I'm gonna get Pampers for my child. Couldn't keep a job. You know what I'm saying? I was back in Augusta at this time when I had first had her. I moved back to Augusta. Couldn't keep a job. So it was always something coming up. You know what I'm saying? A little spit came out my mouth. I don't know if y'all seen that, but when I did stay in Augusta, like it was so many things that was happening to me, like back to back to back. It's like I just, I'm like, dang, like, sheesh, I couldn't catch a break when I had moved back to Augusta. I couldn't catch a break. And on the outside looking in, people really don't know your struggle for real. People don't know what you be having going on unless you tell them. And then when you tell them, they judge you for it. They look at you crazy. Now all of a sudden, folks looking at you sideways, or You know, that's why you can't tell everybody everything. And I'm guilty of being an open book sometimes, thinking people really care and thinking that people really sincere, but people be having their own vendetta. You know, people already be making up this projection of you based off what you tell them, even though folks want you to be real and be yourself. And that's why I had stopped getting all on Facebook telling all my business. You know what I'm saying? It's cool that I like to vent, and it's cool to speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? And let your voice be heard in certain things, but you still gotta be cautious and be watchful and be careful of what you do put out, because the tongue is powerful. And then, you know, it's watchful spirits. You got those spirits, they listening, they waiting on you to say something so they can try to come in and intervene. Short story long, yeah, I needed Pampers one day, and I remember taking my daughter to daycare. It was all, everything was a blessing. And this man or this woman, I can't remember exactly, walked us. She was going to a daycare right there on Millersville Road, and I came, and it was like a box of Pampers. They was like, "Hey, we got this box of Pampers. We don't know if you need it, you know, but we got this box of Pampers." Basically, like it was a gift. And y'all, oh my gosh, like the Lord knows, in my heart, inside, I'm like, "Thank you, Jesus." A whole box of Pampers, her size that I needed. Pampers, single moms, if you watching this, if you know, Pampers ain't cheap when you got a newborn. Newborns aren't cheap, baby. Newborns are not cheap. And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily like praying about it and asking the Lord for it, but He knows your heart. He knows the intent of your heart. So the Lord knows that I was just like, oh, you know, I need some Pampers. I got like 5 Pampers left, but it's okay. I'm gonna make these stretch. Then I'm gonna this is that and the third. I'm gonna do something, you know. And I got to daycare. By the time I went to go pick her up, y'all, it was a box of Pampers waiting for me. A box of Pampers. I tell you, no lie. So that definitely, like, it was a blessing with her daycare. Like, my dad was hooked up with the daycare. I had to go back to work, put her in daycare. It was like $60 a week. It was a blessing. My dad knew the guy who worked at the daycare, and everything. Like, the Lord just works it out. The Lord just works it out in your favor when you believe in Him. Even when you have faith that's like a mustard seed, even when your faith is a mustard seed. My faith wasn't super huge. You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest, right now, my faith is bigger than it was back then, but I still need work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still worry sometimes. I'm still guilty of maybe having doubt or worry in certain situations when I feel like I have all these responsibilities piled up on top of me. I've been an independent woman for I don't know how long. I've been a single mother since for 7 years since my child was born. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't post my child like that. I don't put her up on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I get by her. And if I post anything, you know, anybody say anything, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get out of character. So I definitely I'm very discreet about when it comes to my child. But the Lord always find a way to come through. Period. And like I said, y'all, I couldn't keep a job when I was in Augusta. I was getting into fights. I got in this big fight, lost my job. I worked at UPS. I worked downtown. I had worked at Bath and Body Works. Something came up with that, and it's just like I couldn't keep a job. So I'm like, at that spot that was on Broad Street, I forgot what it was called, some little restaurant on Broad Street I was working at. This lady, I feel like she made a racist comment towards this black lady. She was like, "Oh my gosh, she's so ghetto," and she was telling me not to talk to the lady. I was like, ghetto. I'm like, that's she was a Chinese woman. I was like, that's kind of racist. I got fired. The next day, I tried to come there. She didn't even tell me I was fired. She told me I could come back in the next day. I made the lady start crying and everything because I told her that that was kind of racist what she said. Next day, I tried to come to the job. Y'all, the doors was locked. You can't come in. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, short story long. Just know I went through a lot of trials and tribulations when I was back in Augusta. Even when I was in Atlanta, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations. And I was always posting like nothing was wrong. You know, when you see somebody and you think because they got on a new shirt or they got on a new pair of shoes or they hair done, like you still don't know what that person going through. You know what I'm saying? And people like to be like, "Oh, she out doing this, she out." Yeah, of course you're gonna show the good parts. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna show the good parts. You're gonna show the fun parts. When I show the parts, when I put my bills up there, When I show my refrigerator up there, you know what I'm saying? When I show, then y'all gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. Why would you? Oh, you know, just anything. People always got something to say whether you do a good or bad. So why would I let y'all in on all my struggles, my tragedies, my trials and tribulations? Y'all gonna judge that, look at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm just gonna show the good parts. That's how social media go. A lot of people on here just showing the good sides of their life, the good parts of their life. And be struggling for real, be going through it for real. You know, the ones that been through it, the ones that stayed down, been humble, you know how to make a struggle look good. You know, black people alone, we know how to make the struggle look good. We be struggling every day sometimes, but you would never know. We eat bologna sandwiches, but you would never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on. So I'm saying all that, making a short story long to say this. Give it to God. Let go, let God. Look, y'all hear that bird? The bird agree with the bird, like, yeah, yeah. Say that, yeah. Yeah. I hope the bird okay though. But I get on here. This is like self therapy. And I also just want to talk to folks, you know. I see when I get on Facebook, I see people venting. I see people venting, and sometimes I be saying to myself, dang, I can't believe they posting all that. Like I thought I was open and honest. And I see some other posts and some other stuff, I be like, dang, now that's open and honest. And you can sit up there and you can tell somebody, hey, don't tell your business on Facebook. Don't post on Facebook. But sometimes people don't have nobody else to turn to. Always turn to God first. Always talk to God first before you just go and put your business on Facebook. Though make sure you give it to God in a quiet place. Go to your prayer closet. Go in your room, shut the door, cut off the light. Go to your bathroom, shut the door. Find a closet, shut the door, and give it to God first before you go and give it to the internet. That's all I'm saying. Because when you start your day with God, when you start your day in prayer or meditation or silence, and you give it to God, your whole day is going to follow based off how you started it. Like that's how your day gonna go. You start your day off and you give your problems to the world, your day is gonna be a worldly day. It's gonna be corrupt. It's gonna be worried. You're gonna have people coming to you. You know, your energy, your thoughts affect how your day goes. The way you start your day affects how the rest of your day gonna be. Start your day in meditation, prayer, silence. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Give it to Him. And I promise you, the Lord will guide you. Put people in your path. Put thoughts in your head. Listen to your intuition. He will give you ideas. Tell you, hey, go in this store right here and ask this question. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Go to this loan spot right here and, you know, try to see. You know, even if your credit bad, you everything. I'm telling you, the Lord work in mysterious ways. The Lord can do the impossible, the way maker, the miracle worker. Give it to Him. And I'm on here to tell you to give it to God, to let go, let God. That's what I'm finna do. Hey, you cannot worry about things you can't change. Period. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Remember what I said. I hope this video touched something in you. And I will see y'all in the next one. God bless.